before time had names, when the earth was just a slumbering sphere in the vast velvet dark, there lived a celestial seamstress. She was not made of flesh and bone, but of starlight and patience, and her name was whispered only by the comets that streaked across the cosmos. Her workshop was the crescent moon, and her tools were needles of spun moonlight and threads of cosmic dust. One day, the seamstress looked down upon this leaping earth. He was bare and quiet, resting peacefully after a long, vibrant dream of green leaves and bright flowers. She saw the little seeds curled up in the soil, the ancient trees with their branches reaching like tired arms, and the mountains standing silent and still. A tender feeling, like the softest silk, bloomed in her heart. She decided the world needed a blanket, a soft, quiet covering to keep it safe while it dreamt. So she began her greatest work. She gathered the faintest, most distant starlight, the kind that twinkles just at the edge of sight. With gentle hands, she began to spin it. Her fingers danced, pulling and twisting the cool silver light until it became a thread so fine it was almost invisible, yet strong enough to hold a universe of dreams. From this thread, she began to weave. Her loom was the night sky itself. With each pass, a beautiful, intricate pattern emerged. It was a fabric of pure white, shimmering with the memory of the stars it came from. As she worked, tiny, perfect flakes began to fall from her loom, drifting down to the sleeping world below. This was the first snow. It settled softly on the mountaintops, making them gleam like polished pearls. It dusted the branches of the silent forests, turning them into a wonderland of silver lace. It covered the dormant fields in a thick, soundless quilt, tucking in the sleeping seeds and promising them a long, peaceful rest. The seamstress worked for what felt like an eternity, her love for the quiet world pouring into every single stitch. The air grew crisp and still, filled with a clean, peaceful scent. This was the birth of winter. When the last corner of the earth was covered, and her great work was finally done, she snipped the final thread. She looked at her creation, a world draped in pristine, sparkling white, and she smiled, but she felt something was missing. The blanket was beautiful, but it was cold. It held the chill of the distant stars, the silence of the void between worlds. It needed a secret, a promise of warmth to come. So, she reached into her own heart, where a single golden star of pure love always burned. Carefully, she pulled a single shimmering golden thread from it. It pulsed with a gentle, steady warmth, a light that no cold could ever extinguish. She chose a hidden place deep within the fabric of the season she had just created. And with one final loving stitch, she wove the golden thread into the heart of winter. It was her gift, her promise, a reminder that even in the deepest, coldest, quietest moments, a flicker of warmth is always present. It is the love that created the blanket, the hope of the sun's return, the quiet strength of the sweeping seed. It is the golden thread hidden in the snow, waiting to be found not with the eyes, but with the heart. And so, to this day, when the world is hushed in white under winter's spell, if you stand very still and listen closely, you can almost feel it. A tiny secret warmth moving into the very fabric of the cold. It's the legacy of the celestial seamstress, a timeless reminder that even in the coldest of seasons, love is the thread that holds everything together. Thank you so much for joining me on this story. If you enjoyed this little tale, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more. Close your eyes. Let the dream do the rest.